Hey, what's up, everyone? RC covers the WNBA and the NBA. We back with a brand new video. Let's dive right into it. We're gonna temporarily slide the NBA to the side for a moment while we talk WNBA, a recap of the weekend, opening weekend. But before we do, once again, shout out to those Denver Nuggets for reaching their first NBA Finals in franchise history. Boy, that's gotta feel good. Now let's go right back to the WNBA and let's talk about the opening weekend games around the WNBA, the league, what I saw, and what I thought. So let's talk. Of course, we start first with my Las Vegas Aces, the team I root for the most in the WNBA, that came out and, of course, clobbered the Seattle Storm in a fashion that I didn't see coming. I didn't expect us to gel so fast. I didn't expect for Candace Parker to fit so seamlessly. I didn't expect for A'ja Wilson to pick up right where she left off, my favorite player. I didn't expect Jackie Young would come drop 23. I didn't expect Kelsey Plum would come with another brilliant all-around game and just be ready to defend our championships. Because 110%, we look like we want to repeat. It's on our minds. That dog mentality that's in Kelsey, that's in Chelsea. We have 5 or 6 players in I almost said W, in double figures. And I was just very impressed with what product we put forth on Saturday. That was a Saturday afternoon game. And I'm so much looking forward to seeing where we can go from here and seeing how far we can take it. And if we can hang another banner, if we can grab another championship trophy, again, or repeat and keep the same trophy, should I say, but get another ring, should I say. So I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully it will happen because, Aces, I know how we do. Aces all the time. Aces is the place. So next up, guys, I wanted to talk about the return of Brittney Griner in 2 games. We saw her play, small sample sizes, against the Sparks, which she came out and delivered. She played the LA Sparks in LA. Unfortunately, she couldn't win her opening game for the Sparks. For the Mercury, they went down. But she came out with like 18, 12. She had a couple of blocks. And then Brittney, I really thought that they were going to win that game, but the Sparks outside shooting was just incredible. And, they just rolled through the storm. They took the hit from the Mercury, who were really elevated coming out the gate with Brittney, but the Sparks were just more consistent and just end up ballooning that league more and more and more. And in game 2 of the season for the Phoenix Mercury, they played the Chicago Sky, and the Chicago Sky are 2-0. So that's something to look at, something to look forward to, seeing if they can continue about their winning ways. But again, Brittney Griner, BG, as affectionately called, she had an even better performance than she did against the LA Sparks. Brittney was really out there just getting buckets. She got 27 points, got about 10 rebounds. She really played hard. And the first thing I saw is that Brittney's not the problem. BG is definitely not the problem. I just think the Mercury team have to get better as a whole, and they have to be willing to play consistently together. Diana Taurasi doesn't quite have that same oomph to her game, that same sizzle, but she is 40 Sophie Cunningham was an okay performer. Mariah Jefferson was an okay performer. But Brittney Griner is really just out there delivering for this team, and they really got to figure out the pieces and the parts to put around her. Or here's the other thing: give it time and see if everything will even its way out, because it's so early right now. I think in 1 or 2 weeks, this team could turn the corner. We just have to see if everybody on the team can get reacclimated 110% on the same page, get on the same page with BG, and if they can, turn around the ship. Because last season they were 15-22, didn't have a great season at all, and so, but hopefully the return to BG will allow the Mercury to kind of get their wits and just get back right and maybe sneak into the playoffs. It's a long season, especially with the expansion of 4 games added to our what was 36 game schedule. So we'll see how it all shakes out. Like I said, the Sky look really good. Kalea Copper, she's really performing pretty good lately. She has really stepped into the role of leadership. She checked on, I want to say her name was Morgan Birch, who was playing really good out there for the Sky. She's a rookie. To say she's a 24, 25-year-old rookie, but she hyperextended her knee, and Kalea was one of the first players over to check on her. So I really think she's really stepping up into a quality defined leadership role, and we'll see if it continues. Dana Evans, the point guard for the Sky, or should I say /2 guard, she really delivered some clutch shots down the stretch there at critical junctures against a Mercury to help the Sky win. Elizabeth Williams, she played hard. She played great. Her defensive prowess, her ability to put the ball in a hoop, she did some really good things for the Sky. So we'll see. And also the Connecticut Sun have come out the gates blazing. Even with the subtraction of Jonquel Jones, the Connecticut Sun have looked really good. DeWanna Bonner and Brianna Jones and Alyssa Thompson, they haven't missed a beat at all. They pretty much still been clicking, So, winning culture, you see it with the Miami Heat. If you can get a winning culture in place, and you can get the players in place to have that winning pedigree, you never know how far that can take you. I didn't see them coming out 2-0. I really didn't think the Suns would start out, with a winning record, but they've proven otherwise. Also, we've seen the Washington Mystics in the course of 2 games look pretty fairly well improved. Elena Deladon is back and she's healthy, and they shocked the New York Liberty. I won't even say shocked them. They just came out and played better than them on opening night. And Natasha Cloud looks pretty good. Shakira Austin looks pretty good out there on that court. Cloud, they were making a comeback the other day. I think they were playing the Sun, and she missed a big layup that could have brought the lead within 2. So, man, the Mystics are going to be something to contend with here shortly, I feel, even though they're just 1-1. Got to give it time. Like I say, it's a fairly long season. I do think they'll be in someone's playoffs. And then Breanna Stewart came out with a 45-piece, chicken dinner tray, and she just unleashed herself, and just, man, when Breanna is on, and she's one of the best in the league, bar none, period. And she proved that. When Breanna Stewart gets going, look out. She's raining threes. She was raining jumpers. She's getting to the cup at will, and you know what? She's clearly head and shoulders the best offensive weapon. And this is no knock to Jonquel, Sabrina Ionescu, but hey, when she's on, give her the ball, and just moved to the side and let her do her thing. And I think Sabrina saw that she was on, and she most definitely 110% got that ball to Breanna. So it was good to see the Liberty scratch and get into the win column. Also, the Fever, Aaliyah Boston, she has looked pretty good out the gate. Her preseason was, give or take, but she's been pretty consistent. And it hasn't amounted to victories, but I really like what Boston's been given defensively and also offensively. And I think a Fever game is something definitely to put on a list of games to check out in this WNBA. Checking out a Fever game, 110% at that. Also, let's see who else is out there that I didn't mention. Pretty much covered most of the teams that played big games this weekend. The Minnesota Lynx and the Dream, they face each other tonight, but I don't know if either of these teams are going to be more than just, possibly rebuilding teams. Each of them have equally good players, offensively and defensively, but I don't think the Dream and the Lynx are going to find their way this season into the playoffs. But I could be wrong because it is early and you never know what you're going to get from the mix of rookies and veterans. But I don't know. But me being a WNBA junkie, I most definitely will watch the game. I don't care who's playing. I just love the game of women's basketball, and it doesn't get enough love in my estimation. And, it gets a bad rap for all the reasons that we know that people say, but you got to love the game. It's a great game. So with that being said, I'm gone. Thanks for watching.